You ready, bro?
Yeah.
Matt Lenihan for Boxing Social in association with William Hill Empire Fight. So I'm delighted to be joined by the new EBU. Yeah, go on, bring him in.
Thank you, Thomas, man. Thank you, brother, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Seriously. That was brilliant, man. You're a tough guy.
Arbitre, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 12, 12.
Yeah. 12, 10?
Yes.
12, okay.
Touche.
Yeah, I know you're... Listen, we're fighters, man. We'll fight all the way. I know.
Déception, parce que...
Okay,
mais non...
But of course, because you're a fighter, man. I understand, man. I understand.
En plus, Thomas, boum, ok?
Yeah,
Thomas, Thomas, tac.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Et moi, je me tape. Et là, mais bon.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Thomas, man. I appreciate it, man. Very good fight. Tough, and you've got a heart, man. Well done, man. Thank you, brother, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Well, Dan Azeez was saying, and the new, and we just had well and true respect there from you and your opponent, but he was tough, but you battered him down there eventually. It took a while, but you got the job done. How pleased you with your performance?
I'll be honest, I weren't too pleased with the actual performance, but I enjoyed the fight. I enjoyed the whole occasion. Obviously, winning the belt, it was a good fight. But yeah, man, you know, I'm my worst critic, so do you know what I mean? That's just how it is, man. I always think there's so much more I could have done and whatnot, but the aim is to win, and that's what I did.
But you've done it the hard way. I remember interviewing you back in the day behind closed doors in COVID, and you were very reluctant. Look, I ain't calling anyone out. You weren't even calling Jose out before the fight, and then you were like, I can now, I've done it. How pleasing is it that you've gone this route, picked up British, Commonwealth, European, and you've done it this way rather than, you know, the international route?
And that's why it means so much, because obviously I'm sure I'm not the only one that's won all these belts before, but it's the way I've gone about in doing it, the fashion, you know, like we say, quote unquote, the traditional route. You know, I've had to work hard for each and every belt, so it just means that much to me, like when I win each and every one of them. Do you know what I mean?
Talk about the stoppage. I mean, I saw after the fight, looked like some of his team were a bit like, when, you know, maybe a bit earlier, but from where I was standing, you would have had an open shot and he may have gone out on a stretcher rather than home to his family. So what did you think?
Exactly that. Like I caught him with a left hook and he kind of like just was stunned, innit, but standing up. So he was out, but on his feet, if you know what I mean. And then, I caught him with another shot, but obviously then the ref, I think he done the correct thing and jumped in. So, yeah.
Talk to me about yourself and Buddy McGurk's link up. I spoke to him earlier and how it all happened. He's like, we spoke on Instagram, it's gone from there, works very hard. You look like you've got great chemistry there and it's working out for you, and you're seemingly improving each fight. You've gone in there away territory and not just gone there to get a point switcher, but you've gone in there and put a performance in. Brilliant stoppage. Talk to me about Buddy. Yeah, no, it's been good. We've really gelled like from the start. I think I got in contact with him early, like it was either 2018, 2019, and then obviously COVID happened, and after COVID we linked up, and then it was like, we want to bring you on to the team, and then I think as soon as we did our first session, it was just like, it was a good chemistry, and it's good to have that experience, you know what I mean? Hall of Famer, two-time world champion himself, like, so he's been there, done it, man, so just adds to the experience I need as well as I'm stepping up the levels. 100%. Now you are going to step up in levels. There's no turning back now. No, some big names you can go in there with, and you look at the division. I know Boazzi was mentioning, you mentioned, you know, his boy, it'd have to be a good price. But you've Anthony Yard and all these other big fights, as well as your world titles. What do you want to do next?
Look, like you said, the division is stacked. I'm not, you know, calling anyone out as in specifically, but anyone in that, you know what I mean, in that top 5, top 10. We could get on, and even just outside of that, man. I know I'm up for everything, man. Do you know what I mean? Like I always keep saying, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. You have to prove it. It's not about talking. It's about going out there and doing the biz. And that's what I did tonight. So I'm showing that I'm stepping up and ticking the boxes.
Finally, let's end it on this. Have you got a message for all your fans, the ones who stuck by you from day one? You had a lot of support in there tonight in the capital.
I was surprised, man. Like a lot of people came from the UK. There's strikes and everything. Ain't been easy to come over. And I've seen a lot of people like from the UK. I was like, oh wow, like you came out. Like, so I'm really, I really appreciate it, and I feel loved by the nation. It's wicked, man. I really do.
And the new, appreciate your time, Dan.
And the new, man. I just want to dedicate this fight as well. Forgot to say it out there to my cousin Abigail. She died like last month. to cancer, and I remember she was on her bed, and she was on her bed like she was gonna go. And I was moaning to her about boxing, and she was still giving me advice and everything. And it would have been so lovely for her to have been here. But yeah, she's gone. And yeah, I just wanted to dedicate that win to her, man. So yeah.
You're a class act. Appreciate your time, Dan.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.